Good morning. I'm in Chiang, northern Thailand. Behind me is the sacred Chiang mountain. So this area has been home to many yogis, ascetics who have come to practice in the many caves around the base of the mountain. And it's also rainy season at the moment. It's just started, so as you can see, it's quite vibrant and lush. The air is very clean and fresh, so it's a really great time to do some breath work. So breathwork is a fundamental practice in Qigong for supporting the regulation, direction and circulation of Qi in the body. And it also supports the stilling of the mind so you can reach deeper states of consciousness. And in general it helps to regulate the nervous system so it can leave you in a state of relaxation, calm and presence. The term breathwork has been popularised a lot recently, mainly through the work of Wim Hof, or the Iceman as you may know him, but also other practices like shamanic breathing, holotropic breathing, and just breathwork in general. But both Daoist and yogic traditions have breathwork as a fundamental practice on the path of spiritual transformation. There are also practices within Qigong that use similar kind of hyperventilation techniques, the main one being Qi breathing, and there's also opposite practices that regulate and slow the breath right down, and this is embryonic breathing. But both of these practices are quite intense and can rapidly shift your consciousness, so it's best to do them in the presence of a teacher. But there's a range of other breathwork practices that you can safely do on your own, and I would like to introduce some that can help to purge stagnant energy or Qi in the body, circulate that Qi, and also help you to expand awareness beyond the physical body. So let's practice.
So let's find our stance with our feet shoulder-width apart. Knees are soft and slightly bent. Softness through the hips and pelvis. Chin is slightly tucked, so you're lengthening through the spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone. And your tailbone is dropping as if you're going to go and sit in a chair. And then allowing the breath to drop down into the abdomen. So we'll begin our first practice, Dantien Breathing, and we'll do it in 3 stages. So firstly, we're just trying to allow that breath to drop into the lower Dantien. You can place one hand on your chest, one on the Dantien, and then just noticing where the breath is, and then allowing it to drop down into the Dantien. So the hand on your chest shouldn't be moving. Second step, placing your hands on the soft parts of your waist. So here we're using the hands as a guide to allow that breath to expand not only in the front but also in the sides and the back. So it's as if you're inflating a balloon in your abdomen. And bringing your palms facing towards your Dantien. And continuing with deep breathing. And then start to notice the contraction of the perineum on the exhale. So as your abdominal muscles contract on the exhale, there's a slight lifting of the perineum. So we want to use our intention here to lightly draw the perineum up on the exhale. This practice helps to reverse descending energy and draw it back up to build up more Qi and more control over Qi in the Dantien for circulation around your body. Second practice is sipping breath, which helps to guide and push energy with the breath. And here we'll use it to coax energy up the back channel, the dumai. So placing your palms facing up, fingertips pointing towards your lower abdomen. And on the first sip of breath through the nose, drawing the hands up to the bottom of the ribs. Second inhale, up to the chest. Third sip of breath, top of the inhale, holding your hands and fists above your head, holding the breath in. And when you feel ready, exhale out your mouth as you draw your hands down the front of your body. And in between, you can do a cleansing breath, drawing down the heavens, Inhaling your hands up and then again exhaling, palms facing down in front of the body. And do as many of these as you need to regulate your breath before we start again. Starting again, sipping into the abdomen, into the chest, and then all the way up into the head. No exhale in between. Here you're squeezing the sacrum. You can wriggle your spine to help coax the energy all the way up the spine and into the head. So after holding the breath and exhale, releasing your hands down. Again, cleansing breath in between. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth, helping to regulate the breath. And then let's do one more time. The 3 sips in, sipping into the abdomen, into the chest, and then all the way sipping the breath up into your head. So we're using the sipping breath to coax energy up the spine and into the brain, and then exhaling to allow that energy to drop back down again. And coming back to standing position with your palms facing towards your lower Dantien, remembering soft knees, tailbone sinking, lengthening through the spine. Just tuning into the sensations in the body, noticing how the energy is feeling. The third practice we will do is Qihua or fire breathing, quite similar to Kapalabhati and Bhastrika in yoga. It helps to build heat in the Dantien and is good for digestion and helps to tone your digestive organs. So you should do it before eating. With your palms facing towards your lower Dantien, you're going to do a forceful exhale out the nose, at the same time drawing your stomach towards the spine. And then a passive inhale, also through the nose, allowing the lower Dantien to expand. So you can use your hands as a guide, drawing them in on the forceful exhale and then allowing them to float out on the passive inhale. Timing, you're aiming around 1 second for each exhale, inhale. So it's a bit slower than yogic practices. You're placing your attention in the Dantien, digestive organs, squeezing on the exhale and then relaxing on the inhale. When you get to the last one, holding your breath out, drawing your palms out to the side, palms facing up, placing your attention in your palms, soles of the feet, crown of the head, allowing that energy to expand, and then inhale into your lower Dantien. So take 3 deep breaths here, mind, chi, and breath together in the lower Dantien. After 3 deep breaths into your lower Dantien, starting again another round. You can do up to 3 rounds. So you can do it 12 times or 24 times like here, or 36 times. And on your last exhale, remembering to hold the breath out, drawing your hands to the sides, palms up, and placing your attention on your extremities, your soles of the feet, palms, crown of the head, focusing awareness on the energetic sensation. And then on the inhale, bringing your mind and breath into the abdomen. So we're starting to use the breath beyond the physicality of the body and use it to support the strengthening and focusing of awareness. The next practice is not a specific breathing technique, but it's a holding posture that allows you to guide and direct qi through the breath. You'll be using a protection mudra, so curling your fingers around your thumbs in a light fist. So let's start by drawing your arms out and up on the inhale, creating a mudra with your fists facing towards you, and on the exhale, drawing your elbows down. When your upper body starts to tilt, sinking and then tilting from your hips so that your spine and head are horizontal to the ground, maintaining your bent arms and light fists. You can also rest your elbows on your knees if the position is too strong for you. So on the inhale, we are drawing up earth energy through the feet, through the pelvis and into the kidneys, and then on the exhale, releasing. So continue breathing into your kidneys and your lower back, using your breath intention to guide the chi. This position helps to energize the fascia in the legs and back and also strengthen the lower back and spine. Holding the hands in a fist is called wogu, and this is a protection mudra that can help to draw chi into the center of the body. The golden tortoise is an iron shirt holding posture, and this helps to build strength, stability, and determination. To release the posture, releasing your fists and then very slowly standing up. In between, you can do some clearing breaths using drawing down the heavens to release any stagnant energy and draw the energy back down into the lower Dantien. We can continue to tune into the sensations of earth chi by facing your palms towards the earth, and again utilizing the inhale to draw energy up through the feet and the palms into the Dantien, and on the exhale, releasing. For the last practice, we will build on increasing our sensitivity to chi by using the breath to expand awareness beyond the physicality of the body, and we will use the holding posture, the Garuda. Firstly, raising your palms in front of your heart center or your chest, and just begin to sense into the energetic connection between the center of your palms and the heart center or middle Dantien. Paying attention to the sensation of condensing on the inhale and expansion on the exhale. And on the next exhale, expanding your hands forward and out to the sides with the palms upright and open. Inhale, drawing the hands back into the middle Dantien. Exhale, slightly bending the knees, paying attention to the sensations of expansion. And then inhale, drawing in. You're stretching and condensing your attention with the breath, as if your whole body is breathing. This movement is called heart cleansing and helps to open up the middle Dantien or heart center and release emotional heat. And on the next exhale, holding the hands out, sinking down into a horse stance by dropping the tailbone, lengthening through the spine by slightly tucking your chin, feeling your legs strong and grounded. And on the inhale, gently lifting the perineum, drawing chi in through your skin. And on the end of the exhale, holding the breath out, placing your attention in your palms, your feet, your crown, feeling them open and expansive. Then again, inhaling through the skin. Exhale, holding the breath out, expanding your awareness through your extremities beyond the physical body. Inhaling, drawing in, and exhale, expanding your mental space into the energetic field. And then drawing your awareness and your breath back into the middle Dantien, center for compassion, loving kindness, allowing that energy to spread through your body and draw down into your lower Dantien. And finally, bringing both your hands to rest over your lower Dantien. Breath in the mind sinking into the Dantien to feel the Qi, the sense of connection and balance. So these are some breathing practices that can give you a sense of how breath can be utilised to build greater sensitivity to both the physical and the energetic body. Thanks for practicing and hope to see you again.